Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. We are in the middle of Cycle 5, and we have 4 duplicates here. Let's see how we're doing. We almost have fine dining. Let's see. Novice research. Intermediate research. I didn't notice there were 2 bars on that. Let's check our reports. We still have negative oxygen generation. We have negative calorie generation, although we still have plenty of calories up here. Yeah, looks like we're doing okay there. Vitals. Everybody seems to be fairly okay. Consumables. Oh, it just shows what people will eat. Interesting. And barbecue, I just noticed barbecue up here. That's apparently that's like the high level food that we're going to be shooting for. And then we have jobs, which I should have considered yesterday. I actually didn't know this was here, but like May here is really good at research. Frankie not so much. Stinky not so much, and Stinky was actually doing a lot of the research for us. So, and like Ellie here is our professional chef. So maybe I should. Oh, it's color coded to tell you who does what. But let's see how good a chef is Stinky. He's okay. Stinky's actually pretty okay at everything. Technician. Let's get it tinkering, that's good. He's our artist, our chef. Okay, well, we're gonna let Ellie and in a pinch Stinky do the cooking. We're gonna let let's have May do all of our research from now on. Aside from that, let's see. I don't think I have any work selected, so. We're gonna need to wire connected. I'm gonna guess this is just because. No. There we go. Okay. Micro musher needs some meal lice. I'm sure I have some, right? Oh, I don't. I must have eaten it all. Muckroot. I definitely remember us having some. Yeah, these guys I think are the ones that make the meal lice. But, guess we do not have any more. Let's get that set for auto harvest. Oh, that's right, and I'm growing these guys up here. Right, okay. Yep, I'm back on schedule. Or back on plan. Okay, we've got some carbon dioxide here. We can go ahead and breathe out some more here. So let's do that. And tile that. And what we have down here, we got some more mealwood, bristlebriar, and some oxygen. I'm a little bit worried about the water here, so actually let's check our people. Dirty hands. Needs to wash their hands. It's dirty and needs a shower. Light wounds. Okay, so for this stuff then we need a medical cot. Duplicate assigned. But more to the point, how do we take like showers and stuff? Tasteful memorial. Hopefully we won't need those anytime soon, but I'm sure we will. Outhouse, liquid pipe. I don't see anything on here that looks like, you know, a shower or a cleaning station or anything like that. Oxygen base. I mean, we got water right there. But what I was thinking is that we could go ahead and dig down here and have a second place where we have access to food or clean water. So let's try that. Still, we need refrigerator as well. This is something that we're working on in our research. Let's see. Fine dining. Cooking station, farm tile. Fertilizer, hydroponic, refrigerator, yeah. Okay. And is at least low. Cannot fertilize. Cannot irrigate. Growing 6%. Gotta get some foods. Okay, so what else are we gonna need? It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to go and dig out some more ore. Make sure that we've got some access to some more metals. Got not enough oxygen. Actually, we have plenty of oxygen. There's just a couple spots that are a little bit dicey right now. So, okay. So then what's the next thing that we're going to want to work on? What can we work on, actually? The manual airlock. Deoxidizer. Let's see. They told us that we're still making less oxygen than we're adding. It's kind of close, but let's go ahead and add a second deoxidizer just to be sure. And how are we doing on algae? So 2,000 kilograms, that seems like quite a lot. So let's add a second deoxidizer. Where do we want this? Let's see, we've got oxygen here and here. It seems like this might be a problem after a while, so let's go and add. Actually, what's the decor of this thing? -10, so we don't want this too close to like the beds and stuff. Let's just pop it down right here next to, plop it down right there next to the beds, but not too close to them. And electric wire from here to there. Oh, look at Stinky mucking out the outhouse. Go Stinky. Let's see. Oh, then he... Oh, look at that. He needs some more dirt, and it's accessible. Oh, and now he's filling the compost heap. Awesome. Okay. How's our decor doing? It's not too bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's actually kind of crappy. But let's see. So I was looking at oxygen Oxygen, planter box, outhouse, utilities. If cold were getting to be a problem, we would want to use this, but it's not yet. Medical cot. Medical cot would probably be a good thing too. We're going to need a supercomputer. We are going to need a supercomputer soon to do that intermediate research. It uses water. Interesting. Okay. That might be a priority too. In fact, are we done with our research here? Oh, look at that. We have unlocked all of our basic technologies. Not sure what's basic and what's intermediate here. Okay, but we're probably going to want power that does not rely on people running. So we're going to eventually want a generator. And our decor sucks, so let's actually do that next. Let's see. Okay, so now we've got more farming. Right. So now that we've got more of these done, so what does this mean actually? An aquatic farm tile, a cooking station. Novice research is required to unlock basic techniques. Oh, maybe we can't actually do this until we do both. That was a mistake. Okay, so until we've got a supercomputer, probably can't even get any of those things. Okay, let's see. That's fertilizer, huh? Interesting. Let's not drop that into the water. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I want to do that. That's fine right there. Let's see, and we've got some mealwood. And we got some more bristle blossom and some more mealwood. Excellent. Be really great if we could actually use some of these micro mushers. Actually, let's make that. Let's make these guys a little bit higher of a priority. And what exactly are we doing with our compost heap here? So this uses polluted dirt, which we've got plenty of, and it puts it down to fertilizer. Okay. And then here, we could fertilize these, right? Although these all cannot fertilize. So we need to probably be on the lookout for other plants we can plant. Let's add another planter box just so that we can see what we could potentially add. Because we do have like muck roots. What is a muck root? It's a seedless fruit with an upsettingly bland aftertaste. It's grizzly, but it's 1,000 calories. So I could be making a mush bar with those things, but oh no, those just make mud. But these things are awful. I mean, they cause diarrhea. Let's try to avoid that if we can. Okay, so now we have, theoretically, we have 2 sources of water. Our oxygen situation seems to be under control. So now the next thing is, what kind of trouble can we get into? Compost, medical cot. So let's do a supercomputer, I think. Supercomputer, yeah. Where'd that go? Station. Where are we gonna pop this thing down? Oxygen's okay, right? Yeah. Let's plop our supercomputer right over here where we got plenty of light. And we already have electricity run into it. I'm assuming that eventually we're going to start running out of power too. Let's see. We're making 400. Oh man, look at those batteries power down. We're taking up 240, 120, 120. So we're taking up 480. Another 60 here. So we're using up like 600 plus whatever this uses. And this only makes 400. So yeah, that's why those batteries are just charging down so fast. Let's see. We're going to be getting a new pod. What does this mean? Entombed. What does that mean? Must be dug out by a duplicate. Oh, what is this? Sand. Ah. Let's actually make that high priority, or nobody's going to be able to get to any food. And let's take a look at this. Oh, what's this sleet wheat? Oh, looks like it's maybe a better food, but we don't have any. Let's see, how are we doing here? Polluted work down in a fertilizer. Okay. Everybody's sleeping. Everybody's awake. Good. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and while we're at it, take out some more metal. And let's see, have we dug these guys out yet? Doesn't look like we have. Oh. That's important. Oh, I have to... Ugh. Let's see, I have to deconstruct this tile. Can I not deconstruct this tile? Oh no, I can. And I want the ladder to go there too. That's strange. Okay, prioritize. This guy right there. Huh. Thank you. And we want a ladder right there. What's this? Fertilizer? We got plenty of oxygen here too, right? Yeah, so let's go ahead and this is probably asking for trouble. Let's go ahead and dig this out. I mean, there's oxygen here, and we'll eventually want to drill down to the water, and there'll be more algae down here in case we need it. Research complete. Good going, guys. Okay. We're going to eventually want power regulation, too. Let's take care of that. And let's take a quick look at what we can make. Black canvas. Must be painted by a duplicate. Ceiling lamp. Mess table. Mess table seems like a good idea. Pneumatic doors and sculpting blocks. Oh, we actually have an artist. Oh, we should do that. Let's see. First of all, food. Where's our furniture, maybe? Our mess table. Let's add a mess table. It's too bad we can't put it here next to the... Let's put it up here. I kind of want it to be next to the food, but not next to the outhouse. Oh well. We need like a little eating area. Tell you what, we're gonna add a second ration box here, And we're going to go ahead and put our food table, mess table right here. And that doesn't require any power or anything. Okay. Let's add a second one. And we're going to want this place to be a little nice, so let's go and add some tile. Maybe some tile up here as well. Let's go and add a couple of ceiling lamps. Look at that. That's going to be so nice up there. And let's see. Let us turn that off for now and turn this one on. Yeah. We'll just eventually move our food up to here. They should have at least one nice space that isn't next to a compost heap or heavy construction. Okay, what happened here? More sand. Okay, come on guys. Let's get on this. Meal lice, we have muck roots, we have field rations. What are the field rations? Oh, they're grizzly too. Great. Okay, they have actually dug this out. Go stinky. I'm still not sure what to do about the dirty hands and grimy. I don't see anything in here that looks like a shower or I don't know. Tell you what, we're also going to put a sculpting block in here for our resident artist to work on. Let's dig out a little bit more space. Okay, we've got 4% health, 4% stress. Ellie's a little bit more stressed because she didn't start out with us. But that's okay. I'm sure she'll come around. Let's see. Got our supercomputer. Oh, we've got our supercomputer. Let's see, we need water. Okay. How's her priority stuff doing? Okay, priority. Let's go ahead and, for now, say we need to prioritize that supercomputer. And it looks like we might actually need 2 people capable of doing research, but I don't know. Until we get all this other stuff done, I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's take a look at our decor. Could be better. And these guys need hair. I have this theory that I don't know if this actually holds true, but it seems like you should lose a little bit of power the longer these electrical wires are. And like I said, I don't know if that's actually true or not, but it seems like it should be. Go guys, go. And we have a sculpting block. Alrighty. Okay. People need food. Food is good. Good on outhouse. We still have 26,000 food. Some of it's muck roots and awful field rations, but we're working on that. Let's see, got some bristle briar, some mealwood, bristle blossom, meal lice. Let's go ahead and do another. Let's take a look around for the sleet wheat, maybe. What do we get? New duplicates. Oh, what is that? It's a morb. emitting polluted oxygen. Great. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I get this feeling that we kind of have to, branch out as fast as possible, or else we're gonna get overwhelmed by these creatures that are like polluting the air and the water. But I mean, yeah. Okay, so I'm seeing some of the sleetweed. What does it do? Cold dwelling grass plant that can be domestically grown in planter boxes. It's cold though. Gives positive decor though. It's a genetic ooze. Okay. Oh, look at that. We've got our first lice loaf. Yum. It's actually supposed to be pretty awful, but okay, one more thing. Let us... May is our professional artist. Let's let her... I mean, I am not against other people doing art, but let's let her have first crack at that. Let's get a new duplicate. Let's see, another artist, a runner, or a really good runner. Dimensionally inept. So she can't build, but she's very fast. She's a tinkerer. She likes poor food, and we pretty much only have terrible food. Tell you what, let's get Hassan here. Hey Hassan, welcome to Philopolis. Oh, welcome to Philopolis, where you have no place to sleep. So we'll take care of that as well. Oh, look at that, he goes immediately to sleep. What the hell? And how's our decor doing? Not great. Decor is actually pretty bad. Black canvas. Blank canvas, not black canvas. Let's add some of those. Blank canvas. Oh, that should give our artist something to do. Ah. Must be painted by a duplicate. That makes a lot more sense now. Let's knock a couple of those out. And research. Let's go back up to fine dining now that we can put somebody on that supercomputer. I was really hoping that having access to water would mean that they would be able to clean themselves up a little bit, but apparently that is not in the cards. New friend, interrupted sleep, decor expected. Hassan, decor expectation. Everybody's full, everybody's eaten. People are getting a little banged up. I do need that medical cot in here somewhere. Let's... Yeah. Where are we going to add that? And let's go ahead and mark all this stuff for sweep, since we want that to be our nice place. Okay, let's see, we're still doing okay on oxygen. How's the report look? We're still doing net negative on oxygen. How are we doing on power? We're not wasting any power, that's for sure. We're making calories, maybe? Travel time, sublimation. Okay. That's a lot of good statistics there. It's possible that I should prioritize some of this stuff, like, maybe make all this digging a priority. And, well, I just made sweeping a priority too, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and add in another mealwood seed, since we've got them. Let's add some more lice loaves. Make sure that we got plenty of food. Because as gross as those lice loaves are, they are better than what we were eating before. Oh, and I see I have Hassan here doing research, which is not what I had intended. Kind of want May to be our specialist. She's very good at it, after all. But she's also very good at art, so maybe we'll give her a chance to do some of that. I am not entirely sure whether or not to get this stuff out either, but eh. And then, once they've done that, go in, complete. Finish up the decor. So what's the decor like in this room? It's getting better. I'm gonna guess that having all this stuff on the floor is probably not super great. But we can actually add another storage compactor over here. Let's see. Their decor minus 10, 2 tile radius. So we'll just stick it here in the corner. Alright. Look at us go. Okay, I'm kind of regretting picking up Ellie because she is very slow. I mean, look at Hassan go. I mean, he's like getting here and getting water and back before she climbs this ladder. Have a mediocre sculpture. Great. Well, an object of questionable form and no discernible function. The duplicants love it. Okay, well, who am I to judge that? And we have more research complete. Let's see, so this should be food. Okay, for power, we now have a power switch. We have a wire bridge. We have a battery. Actually, I thought we had a battery before. Oh, we've got a full-size battery now. That's great. What's the difference between these? Okay, so it creates heat, minus 10 decor. How much can it hold? Looks like it. I think we know it can hold like 8,000 energy, 8,000 watts, whatever. Battery. 6.25, so the same. It's a little bit uglier. Huh. It doesn't actually mention how much. This is power capacity. Oh, kilojoules. Yeah, okay. So it actually holds 4 times as much. Yeah, so that one battery is going to hold twice as much power as these 2 tiny batteries combined. Okay, but we were also looking at new stuff. So we have aquatic farm tiles. We have a planter box. We already have that. We have a cooking station, a farm tile, and a hydroponic farm. I wonder if these are better than planters. Can be used as a floor tile, can be rotated before construction. Okay, well what we're going to do is we're going to actually deconstruct this planter and we're going to build 2 tiles of farm tile right here and see if that is any better. Meanwhile, we've got refinement. We can make a fertilizer maker, although we don't have access to polluted water yet, so the decor of our living room is not too bad. There's light in there too, so... Oh look, somebody painted somebody. Oh, it's a masterpiece. Decor 22. Oh, awesome. I'm gonna assume that May painted that. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Hey, way to go, May. Well, let's do another one of those. Let's put it up here for farm art. There we go. Go, guys, go. Why are you huffing and puffing? Is there not enough oxygen down there? Oh, there isn't. Why were you going down there? I mean, there should be... Oh, there's not enough oxygen up here now. Ugh. Okay, what are we going to do about that? Okay, oxygen is definitely becoming a problem. Wonder if it's because I'm growing so much stuff? Okay, let's add another oxygen. Another deoxidizer. I think we're getting to the point where we're going to start needing gas venting. Let's see. Electrical wire. We're also going to need more power. I don't think that these batteries are going to cut it any longer if we're just running. So, okay. Okay, we did start learning power regulation. Battery, power switch, wire bridge. Which of these do we want to do? So coal, power transformer, heavy watt wire. Converts hydrogen into electricity. Converts natural gas into electricity. So which of these things do we actually have? Between coal... See what we got. Yeah, we have 8,000 kilograms of coal. So that's probably a good option. I don't know if we've got easy access to hydrogen or we get chlorine, but I would rather not tap into that if I don't have to. I am not seeing any hydrogen or... Yeah, I think we're going to have to rely on coal. I'm assuming that's going to cause problems, but yeah. So that'll be our next research. And look, we survived to cycle 7. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good place to stop. So it looks like we're doing okay. We're getting about to the limits of the safe zones to mine into. So we're going to probably have to start dealing with some of this less hospitable gas. But that'll give us access to some new minerals that we can hopefully do some awesome stuff with. We're actually working on the decor, so the place is starting to look a little better. Getting some research done. I think we might have the food situation under hand right now. Oxygen is becoming a problem, and power is going to be a problem. And I assume that when we make the coal generator, it's going to start stinking up the place, so we'll have to figure out how to deal with that. But, yeah, we'll figure that out next time. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time. Bye.